Even the best seeds in the world cannot do well in a bad soil. My Jambarr out there is Mahmoud here. Today is November 15, 2025. Welcome to the Hawdi series. Today, talking about episode 3, the power of the soil. What I mean by the power of the soil. All of the great farmers know you need a good fertile farm in order to have a rich harvest, in order the seeds you are planting to grow to their potential. All of the good farmers know that because they know without a fertile farms, they will just wasting their manpower. It doesn't matter how good the seeds are or how great their equipment is or the number of manpower they have. If the soil is faulty, there is no chance those crops will reach their potential. Same thing in life. You and I, our environment is our soil. That's the place where we start to grow. And our environment is our home, our town, our cities, our country. All of these factors play a huge role in terms of the person we are going to be tomorrow. Just like the farmer, you can differentiate two farms which is fertile and which is not. Just few years after, both farmers grow their crops. You can see one farm tall, beautiful, growing very nicely, while the other is not. Probably with same seeds, but one is doing better than the other. Why? Because they have two different kind of soil. One farm soil is fertile, while the other is not. Same thing in life. You can see people from same country or sometimes same city, but one is doing well than the other. All because their environment, especially their home. Is their home is too much negativity, too much fighting, distraction. Nobody is encouraging one another. The chances of that boy or that person doing well in school is not great because the environment is not supportive. I want to tell you one story. There's somebody I met a few years ago, and the person wanted to be a vet. Man, I used to love that kid. He was around grade 7, 8. He told me he wanted to be a vet. But after a few years, when I met him again, he was completely changed. I couldn't believe these amazing, ambitious kids who wanted to be a vet now is totally lost. His behavior, his attitude, his mindset, especially his mindset, man. This kid was totally lost. All of it because the environment he used to live. That's what made him what he was at the time. And the crazy part of it, if the environment messes us up, man, it takes so much time to get our senses back. It takes so much time to figure ourselves out. Because the way our environment shapes us, it is deep into us. At that time, nothing can get into your head. That's how strong our environment is. So the question is, my Jambarr out there, can we improve our environment? Can we improve our soil? Yes, we can. Just like the farmer can know whether the soil is faulty or not because they study the soil before they actual farm. Even after they grow those crops, they're observing how well the farm is growing. If the farm is not growing to their expectation, they take all the necessary steps to improve the soil. First, they can use manure and water that I didn't hear for a while, or they can use the artificial fertilizers. But there's a catch in these two factors because not every farmer can afford fertilizers or the manure. So at the end of the day, all of the farmers who cannot afford those, they will just get whatever the farm gave them. And that's the sad part of it. Same thing in life. You and I can improve our environment if we cannot find other environment to live on through first mindfulness and self-awareness. Because you have to know your environment is not good for you. But you have no choice. That means you have to be mindful in terms of the places you go, the people you hang around with, and how you go your business around the environment. And the other important thing, within that environment, find the people who believe in what you believe in so that you can hang around with those people. Because at the end of the day, we become the people we spend our most time with. So my Jambarr out there, think about this. Your environment can make you or break you. So it's up to you to put yourself in the right environment. And it's up to parents to put our kids in the right environment. Just like what my grandmother and my family did for me when I was a kid. And that's what I put in this book here. And the huge factor in this book is the environment. Because the moment I moved to the village, everything changes. There was no effort. I was just doing what the kids at the village were doing. So if you learned something from this, please subscribe and also share with friends. The goal is simple, is to inspire people to become their better version of themselves. Thank you.